LMDE 7 versus MX25, the stability showdown. Ever wonder which Linux distro actually survives your worst day? The huge compile, the last-minute presentation, the power blip that fries other systems? Today, we pit Linux Mint Debian Edition 7, LMDE 7, against MX Linux 25 and look strictly at stability. Updates, package base, recovery tools, hardware resilience, and long-term reliability. Quick overview. Both of these are Debian-based desktop distros with large communities, but they tackle stability differently. LMDE 7 is Linux Mint's Debian edition, designed to deliver Mint's polished cinnamon experience on a Debian base. MX25 is MX Linux's latest stable release, a midweight distro known for pragmatic tools and conservative updates. LMDE 7, Debian 13 base, MX25, Debian 13 base. Test plan and methodology. How we decide stable. To keep this fair, we ran a consistent set of checks on identical hardware. Modern laptop and an older 8-year-old laptop, and on fresh VMs for reproducibility. Fresh installs default settings. Update cycle. Apply all vendor updates, then apply a large cross-section update set, simulating months of updates. Stress workload. Heavy browser tabs, plus a background kernel compile, plus a background backup/snapshot. Recovery drills. Abrupt power off, corrupted package database simulation, and full system restore. Long-term run. 14 days continuous uptime with daily package refreshes. Under the hood. Package base, updates, and kernels. Common ground. Both LMDE 7 and MX25 ship on Debian 13 Trixie packages, so the baseline package quality and Debian security support are shared strengths. Differences that matter for stability. LMDE 7 uses Debian's packages but layers Linux Mint tooling, Update Manager / Mint Update, and a Mint upgrade tool for major upgrades. Mint's approach is conservative. Aim for a stable, integrated Cinnamon desktop with fewer surprises from third-party changes.
That makes LMDE an attractive pick for people who want Mint's UX with Debian's reliability. MX25. Also built on Debian stable, but MX emphasizes practical tools and gives users optional access to newer hardware support via an AHS, Advanced Hardware Support, kernel, and Liquorix kernels if needed. Useful when newer hardware would otherwise cause instability. MX focuses updates on security and bug fixes, and its release cadence aligns with Debian stable LTS timelines. Takeaway. Both bases are solid. LMDE trades relative predictability and Mint integration for slightly fewer upstream surprises, while MX offers more hardware support flexibility without moving away from a stable base. Package management and dependency behavior. Both use apt and Debian repositories, but the ecosystem around apt differs. LMDE's Mint tooling filters and surfaces updates with a polished update manager. The Mint team curates some Mint-specific packages. This reduces the chance of an unvetted package suddenly breaking the desktop. MX provides MX package installer and curated repos, plus easy Flatpak and backports access. Users get control to pick the safety versus freshness trade-off. But that also means an inexperienced user who enables lots of third-party repos can increase risk. MX's default stance keeps the system conservative. Recovery, repair, and resilience features. This is where MX really shines for stability-minded users. MX Tools bundle includes mx-snapshot, create a bootable ISO of your current system, live USB maker, boot repair, and UEFI tools. Excellent for fast recovery and reinstall workflows.
Those toolsets make it straightforward to recover from a catastrophic failure without advanced CLI surgery. LMDE 7 benefits from Mint's standard tools. Timeshift integration is typical for Mint users, and Mint's Mint upgrade simplifies major version bumps.
These are strong safety nets for most desktop users, and Mint's Update Manager is designed to reduce risky updates. Practical result from our drills. mx-snapshot allowed a full system restore workflow faster and with fewer manual steps. LMDE's Timeshift and Mint upgrade tooling was reliable for package-level recoveries and safe upgrades, but restoring a full bootable image took more manual work compared to mx-snapshot. Desktop stability. Cinnamon LMDE versus XFCE MX. Cinnamon LMDE 7. Polished, modern, feature-rich. It's heavier than XFCE and exposes more moving parts, but Linux Mint's team ships a very well-tested Cinnamon build. For everyday tasks and multimedia, Cinnamon on LMDE 7 was rock solid in our runs. Crashes were rare and usually tied to third-party drivers, NVIDIA blobs, etc.
XFCE/KDE/Fluxbox MX25. XFCE remains lightweight and conservative, and MX maintains extra options, KDE, Fluxbox, for different workflows. XFCE tended to sustain long uptimes with lower memory footprint and fewer desktop-related interruptions. For older or low RAM hardware, MX's XFCE builds showed better resilience under long runs. Verdict on DE stability. On modern machines, both are stable. On lower-spec hardware, MX/XFCE has a measurable edge for sustained uptime and low memory scenarios. LMDE/Cinnamon is more full-featured but slightly more resource-sensitive. Hardware compatibility and drivers. MX25 ships with an AHS option, newer kernels like Liquorix, and explicit tools to manage kernel options. This helps avoid kernel-related instability on newer hardware. MX also offers easy secure boot support and installer options to handle tricky UEFI setups.
LMDE 7 relies on Debian kernels, with Mint tools sitting on top. For very new GPUs or Wi-Fi chipsets, LMDE users may need to enable backports or install vendor drivers. Mint's driver tools may not be fully available on LMDE because of the Debian Foundation differences. That said, for the majority of mainstream hardware, LMDE behaved predictably. Community, support, and patching velocity. MX Linux has an active forum, detailed manuals, and a reputation for practical, user-facing fixes. MX's approach tends to apply security and stability fixes conservatively, which favors stability. LMDE Linux Mint benefits from the larger Linux Mint ecosystem and established release tooling. Mint's focused developer team curates Cinnamon and Mint tools closely. Users benefit from a small, focused update surface and strong documentation. Real-world summary and verdict. Short version, both distros are very stable because both are built on Debian 13 stable. The winner depends on what stability means for you.
Choose MX Linux 25 if you want maximum operational resilience and easy recovery tools out of the box. mx-snapshot, live USB maker, boot tools. Better options for mixing conservative stable packages with newer kernels for hardware support, and a lighter desktop for long uptimes on older machines. MX is slightly better when you need practical disaster recovery and hardware adaptability. Choose LMDE 7 if you want the polished Cinnamon experience with Mint's curated update flow, fewer moving parts in the Mint ecosystem, and a predictable, low-surprise update policy. It's an excellent choice if you value desktop polish and conservative changes over time. Final take. MX25 wins the Rescue and Hardware Flex category. LMDE 7 wins the desktop polish and conservative update category. Neither is likely to crash your workflow if you follow best practices, Timeshift or snapshots, avoid untrusted PPAs, keep backups.
Thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for daily videos. Bye.